Yeah. Yeah. Lydia Day. Finally got to a Lydia Day. And I had to pick Chris because it's been ages since we done anything Chris Cornell. And Chris Cornell is one of my favourites. So yeah. I've been kind of working towards this and knew it was gonna be a Chris. Um I got a couple from Chris. But yeah, anyway, Chris Cornell Ferry Boat number three, which I'm guessing it is number three. I'm guessing that hashtag three is number three. Unless it's the third, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Chris Cornell, Ferry Boat, number three. Let's go. First off, that's a tune. That's a great tune from start to finish. The switch ups in it, there was a lot in that tune. But the guitar player, this is the thing with Chris Cornell. His guitar playing, he may not be an Alex Lifeson, um, or one of them kind of guitar wizards, but then Chris Cornell makes me think of, like, Nick Drake is a great guitar player, but he's not a great guitar player in the way that the typical great guitar player is. But Chris Cornell, if you've ever tried to learn his songs and the chords and things, he's got a great knowledge of chords, and also he kind of changes chords, and but also his picking riffs are so good. Like, each riff in this, even just the strumming, because there was like a consistent strumming of like a couple of chords that was kind of consistent throughout, but it was the picking around it, like, because it's the same with Hunger Strike, and that's what made me think, who is the, I don't know if Chris Cornell, Ferry Boat number 3. Um, where's Wikipedia? It's normally the top one. I ain't even gonna be able to find it. Yeah. Well, hold on. Ferry Boat number 3. It just says Chris Cornell. Well, that was handy. Didn't tell you guitar player. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, is who the guitar player, because the guitar player on this was fire. And then also the first verse of Chris, of reserved Chris, going into Chris opening up, was so fire, especially on a track like this. And it really created a kind of, well, what you think of when you think of a ferry boat. Like, ferry boat to me, I think of like an old, like what Frodo and the hobbits jumped on to get away from the ring wraiths. That's what I picture when someone says a ferry boat, is one of them old school ferry boats. But the song kind of created that, like, yeah, very kind of illustrative sound, especially from that guitar as well. I think the guitar on this was so good, and then Chris's voice, obviously. But yeah, this made me want to know. I want to know if, like, he if he was playing guitar on this or what, because Chris's stuff is hard to play. It's hard to play. Yeah, but yeah, this was a great song, and yeah, Chris smashed it. And again, he just has the voice. His voice just so suits something like this. I like, although when I hear him do rock stuff, I think his voice suits rock, but you can't help but feel like this is more, you get more out of his voice on tracks like this when he's kind of older and chiller. But yeah, anyway, that's the reaction. Sweet.